One and all, thank you for joining me on this terrible, sad occasion. You know why we're all here. We are gathered to remember the greatest of all of us. One who has single-handedly led us to victory and one who is sadly no longer with us. I speak, of course, of Potpourri. Precious, sweet Potpourri, who yesterday was taken before her time after being devoured by a tentacular aberration. It's kind of our fault, really. Potpourri was not just a rat. She was the best rat. She was the only rat, and she single-handedly bred just about every genoframe we've used into existence. And she alone has led us to victory. Because without Potpourri, there can be no victory. I'm not laughing, I'm crying. Oh, it's so sad. That was very accidental, but I'm very happy with that one-liner. Without Potpourri, there could be no victory, because it is true. Without her, we're not going to be able to make any more genoframes. But of course, at this stage, we don't really need any more genoframes. What hatched in between right now and the end of yesterday's episode is a reptile paragon. And we only have to breed 2 alpha animals, and then we can do it. The centipede. So though she's gone, keep her in your thoughts. Potpourri, the one who allowed all of this to exist in the first place. And I've seen so many comments, so many kind tributes, so many artistic masterpieces to poor sweet Potpourri. Thank you all for your contribution. Though I dare say none of you have contributed as quite as much as that Bart guy who created an entire statue, a shrine to Potpourri. So you may all think you're sad, but that Bart guy was evidently sadder. So now, overlooking the base, overlooking her handiwork, and what will be eventually born out of the Arco womb, using genoframes created from her progeny, from her, effectively, will be the Arco centipede. And that Arco centipede will be more Potpourri than anything else when you consider the raw genetic material that was taken to build it. Almost every single one of those genoframes consisted of Potpourri's children. So it's very much almost entirely Potpourri, and then a few little other animals thrown in, like, you know, colossal genomes and avian genomes. But even those genomes used Potpourri as their base, at least most of them. So without further ado, let's throw the lizard in the machine, which sounds like a horrible euphemism for something you may do behind closed doors, away from me, far away from me. And then finally today, we begin work on the alpha genome, and by extent, of course, the Arco centipede. Potpourri's final child. Before we begin that slow march to victory, there is something I must do. something for Potpourri. Prepare the crucifix. Oh, I see the issue there. Apparently you're not allowed to crucify tentacular aberrations. I mean, they've got a lot of limbs. They probably wouldn't fit. Prepare the hanging tree. You can't hang it from a tree either. I'm starting to see a theme. Prepare the Iron Maiden, and if this one doesn't work, I'm giving up. Right, I'm giving up. Fuck it. Eat the tentacular aberration. That's a fantastic idea. That which ate Potpourri will in turn be eaten. The eater becomes the eatee. The eatee. We're gonna take it to the table because we're not animals. Always eat your tentacular aberration at the dining room table. Delicious, says Boy of Noodles. Now it is time for Darkness Dementia Raven Way. Consume the tentacular aberration. Delicious. Fist, consume the tentacular aberration. Such power. And bow, consume it. Does that add some sort of weird effect? -10. Look, it was a ritual consumption, okay? And then we'll butcher it. And then the rest of it we'll put in a delicious meal. You can really taste the malignant growths. Delicious. They ate the whole thing. All that was left was just a hollow body. They sucked the meat out of it. Like a giant tentacle prawn. They sucked all the delicious stuff out and left only its tentacles. Prawns are not delicious. If you've ever eaten a prawn, you're not allowed to watch any more of my videos. I'm sorry. It's the rule. It's me or the prawn. Make your decision. I don't want to do that. That's terrible for business. Okay, you can come back. Please don't leave. So, presuming we were to, I don't know, breed Alpha and Canine to make that delicious wolf shrimp. Always with the shrimps. We've only got Genoframe Masterwork, so we've got to wait until we've got Legendary, and then we need 2 Legendary. I am no expert, but in the words of the legendary mathematician Big Shack. 2 plus 2 is 4 minus 1, that's 3 quick maths. In this case, it's 2 plus 2 is only 50% of what we need, except we have to double it. I've confused myself. Now that Potpourri's gone, I guess we're going to have to go out there and, good lord, kill a staggering amount of Muffalo. Holy crap. The Darkness Dimension Ravenway did lose their anti-bear Gorse rifle because they got frostbite and dropped it, if you remember. So that's gone. That's on me. That's my bad. Oh, fantastic. We've literally got Geno frames raining from the sky. What a thoroughly bizarre box of text. Joris gave birth mid bringing back people to turn into, horrifying monsters. That's good. I think it's very fitting metaphorically. I've justified it before, of course, that these people will have gone absolutely tremendously batshit crazy at this point, given that they have been riddled with every disease going. Their brains have been turned to mush, and they're barely holding on. But simultaneously, given that I plan to unleash an Arco Centipede on this earth to take utter bloody vengeance on the Turngate Hive and the Patron faction for constantly clapping our little cheeks throughout this series, I think it's very appropriate that the horsemen would bring about the doom. The doom in this case being a big old centipede that is like 95% rat. I have decided here at the precipice of victory to build a shelf to put all the Geno frames on so that we can keep track of it better. Thank you. You may now applaud. So let's send our good friend, our lovely pal, Darkness Dimension Ravenway, and his trusty horse. Then I am the lord of the rat centipede. 1,000 little ratty feet. Do rats have legs, really? I suppose they, by definition, have to have legs, right? Because they're mammals. Like a legless mammal. They don't just have feet, is what I'm getting at. They're not like Rayman or Kirby. I'm not even sure Rayman or Kirby were mammals. And ideally, if we can find 2 more legendary Geno frames, then we can also start working on the horses for the horsemen. That would be nice. I mean, I'm not fussy, but, you know, we'll just breed them a shitty horse. It's purely for aesthetic. Stop that. Stop it right now. Okay, surely there's a better Geno frame than that here. Oh, this has been the worst history in the history of all trade deals. What's that? Legendary! And we found another masterwork too. Those are the best day of my life. Fine. Done. Go home. Go home. Get in the med pod. Grow your foot back. What a harrowing experience that must be to have a foot grow back out the stump of your leg. Ugh. Tiny little gross, fleshy, boneless toes. Ugh. Some of you probably think that's a delicacy. To a lot of you, you're probably thinking that's a delicacy. Home sweet home. Right, are you going? You are going straight in the med pod. You're going in the animal pod. The 24,000 watts this time. Oh, that's it. Well, it's diagnosing, of course. My bad. God damn, these things are prohibitive. Look at the batteries drain. What the fuck is that? Sir? Oh, is this loss? I know what it is. Of course, it had to be one of those. Med pod treatment complete. He's turned into a blueberry. Obviously, I know he's not actually a blueberry. You too can learn such observational skills from 5,000 hours. Well, the question is, what do we want to grow here? I mean, what I am interested in is alpha equine. Impossible. How dare you? I've been bamboozled. Alpha colossal? I mean, that would make a hell of a battle mount, wouldn't it? Obviously, we don't have Giddy up or anything, but I mean, you know, the 4 horsemen need 4 horses, otherwise they're just the 4 men, and 2 of them aren't men. No, one of them's not a man. It would just be the 3 man. And that's just doesn't incite the same kind of fear, you know? The 3 man. Let's not waste the colossal genome on a creature that I'm just gonna bin. A bear bug. Fine. Fist? Final straw was waste of time. I know the series isn't getting as many views as usual, Fist. Okay? You don't need to remind me of that as well, Fist. They've got Susan at the door. She's after one of my kidneys. Oh, that's worth mentioning. I had Darkness Dimension Ravenway, given that we're about to, you know, go to war. I had him make some corrupted granulum pods. So that now we can harvest that, we can plant another tree, which, more importantly, will make the base even, which I'm a big proponent of. And of course, I have to make the ground flow. Well, do I? Hang on, let's try some other ones first. Canine makes the wolf shrimp. Boom makes a boomerlisk, horrifying. We've seen canine. Feline? Feline didn't have one. Muffalo we've just seen. Rodent. Animus hair. Okay. Okay, yeah, sure, I'm in. And there we have our hare and bear loaded into the electro womb. We'll save the other one. I was about to take it apart, but of course we want to make ourselves some lovely horse companions. And on the subject of that, Equine Genome Plus. We do have Colossal, obviously, to make another one of Glitooth, but I want them all to be kind of unique. We can make a horseman, which would be pretty good, I suppose, for... I mean, honestly, Darkness Dimension Ravenway, if we're treating him as kind of a horseman of pestilence. Again, I know it's not a real horseman, but it's close enough. War, death, pestilence, famine. Boy, this is hard. They're all kind of horrifying, aren't they? I mean, war has to be the colossal horse. So that one belongs to Bo. Insectoid would be good for famine. No, Insectoid would be good for pestilence, you idiot. Famine, humanoid? Because man eat... The biomechanical lab beacon will uncover a biomechanical lab. That, I presume, will allow us to get this, biomechanical creatures. I think they also blow up, so I'm just going to kind of chuck that outside where it's not going to burn down the entire lab and all of my progress towards the Arco centipede. Now, this takes one of those mechanoid chips, of which we've only found 2 in every single lab we've looted. We got very lucky with it. One will allow us to control the hybrids with the mechanoid hybrid sensor, this thing here, the mecha hybrid antenna. And then this thing will, in theory, allow us to find the lab. Oh. That had a hell of a beat there for a second. Okay, biomechanical lab complex. It's friggin' miles away. And we are there. Why do I get the feeling we're probably horribly underprepared for this? Well, it's quite a small lab, isn't it? Okay, Glitterhoof, lead the charge, my friend. Probably could have given Darkness Dimension Ravenway a slightly larger gun, but why would you want to do something that sensible? Oh. Yellow? Oh my god, what the hell is even that? Mecha Hybridizer. Select Paragon to convert. Oh, we have to make a Paragon Equine. And then we turn it into a mechanical horse of some description. Ancient Mecha Hybridizer. Anything else here for me, or that's it? It's just a machine we're here for. Wait. Wait, we can't take it with us. Oh, no! No! A massive factory designed to improve upon the game, genetically perfect animals biting does some mechanics in a controlled fashion, influence in the... We can't take it with us. Okay. Darkness Dimension Ravenway, you know, just hang out for a while. Let me see what I can do here. If we say, we've got 2 Colossal. I mean, that would be a hell of a beast. We don't have 2 Colossal. That makes me sad. It has to be a Paragon anyway. Let's go Equine and Equine. We do. And Genoframe. We're just going to have to make a good mechanical horse. I don't have a choice. With an attack module as well. Process will take 3 days. I don't think we have time for that, to be honest with you. Tempo booster. 75% chance of success, 25% chance of failure. I like those odds. I don't. That's horrifying. Okay, that could be a problem. Caravan has been detected in 3.2 days. How long's the horse got left? Oh, I mean, it's 72% done. We should be fine. Oh, hello there, disgusting bear bug. What do you do? They produce a powerful neurotoxin that can paralyze their prey, leaving them completely unable to defend themselves. You didn't defend yourself so well against that one, did you? Then again, who could defend themselves against the might of Kuma Fist? Okay, throw that in the electro womb, and hopefully it'll be grown before that caravan turns. How long have we got? 2.7 days. We're fine. Don't fail on me. Please don't fail. Please. Just in case it... Hey, there you go. Just in case it does fail. I was, you know, preparing a little force there. Get it in. Get it in the machine. And with that, if I'm not mistaken... What have I missed? Oh, it just hasn't updated the, there you go. Lacking DNA bank progress. What? Reptile. What? Reptile. 100%? It hasn't got line of sight. Now that looks certainly a lot better. Create a growth cell. Begin creation of an Archotech growth cell. This will need all necessary DNA banks to be at 100% progress. Process the progress. Oh, what a lovely horse. Now we've got a caravan over there. Hopefully it's pretty fast. You'd assume so, given it's a paragon horse, right? The perfect equine animal. A paragon of all similar animals with no needless junk genetic data. excellent mount and pack animal for caravans. You kind of hope so, right? I mean, for what other reason would you breed a horse? Don't answer that. Do not answer that. The words left my mouth before my brain is engaged. I know what a normal person would say, but I know the people who watch these videos, and there is a very small overlap in those two categories. Run. Fly, you fool. How long? How long? How long? 1.1 day. We get the horse there, we turn it into a mechanical horse, and then we ride home. Put the horse in the machine. You put the horse in the machine, carry the horse to the machine. How do we do it? We'll never do researching genetics. Yes. Ooh. Oh, we have to wait? Oh my god, 15 hours. Well, I genuinely think it will hatch just before we need to leave. Actually, no, it's going to be very comfortable. And here we go. What will pop out, I wonder? Will it be a robot horse? There it is. Mecha Horse 1. Hello. The mechanoid biological and technological distinctiveness has been added to its own. Mechanoid hybrids are always created using a controller booster, making the Mecha Horse capable of using its vent-heated exhaust ability. Oh. To scorch enemies on the surrounding tiles. Mechanoid hybrids have very little need for food or rest and don't have psychic or toxic sensitivity and have a devastating ranged attack. Wow. They have, however, high wildness, making them harder to keep tamed, but they will need a mecha hybrid antenna to be built somewhere on the planet, or their IFS sensors will malfunction in 5 days. Oh, look at that. A little tiny baby of untold devastation. Wow. Let's get you all grown, horrific baby. If we do this, it will most likely trigger a countdown. Right, we have to manually trigger it. That's good. I want to put it there for safekeeping. And then when we're a bit more ready, when we're a bit more defended, hence why I've been planting some extra granland trees here and there. I was just thinking we haven't had a raid in a very long time, and turns out the game was more than happy to send something my way. Tragically for the insects, though, they landed on a bridge, and the bridge couldn't support the weight of the spaceship, so it immediately disintegrated in the water. I'm working on the final little bits of gear before we wake up this Arco centipede, getting them some, you know, slightly faster firing guns. Then it occurred to me, if we're making our little horseman here, and we got pestilence as one of them, why not make a rat-horse hybrid? Because rats are pretty, I mean, I know it's a mole, but well, it's as close as I could get it, damn it. I thought that was a pretty good for the theming. Rats, pestilence, insects, yeah, it all kind of works. It doesn't work at all. It doesn't work. We're about to unleash the apocalypse, okay? We've got to be a little bit more showy with it. So I'm going to remove all of this garbage because I don't think we need it anymore. Let's get rid of all that boring lab stuff and let's replace it with the real star of the show. Potpourri. I couldn't reinstall it. I had to rebuild it from scratch, which is a little inconvenient, but there is no price too high for Potpourri. Ooh. Did the horses hatch? Okay, we got Mecha Horse. We've got Glitterhoof. We've got the bear horse. There we go. I thought that one was pretty appropriate. And the other horse has to be here somewhere, right? Where are you, little... Mole horse. Yes, perfect. There are our 4 horse for our 4 horsemen. Or just our three men. They've got guns that don't take 2 weeks to warm up. And you know what? I think we've got quite a little army here. Look at this. They're going to struggle to get... I mean, not many of them are hybrids. I'll be the first to admit that. But we've used the hybrids for other means. Specifically, we've made them 4 horrifying horses. And then, of course, we've got this thing. The most important thing of all. The process will take 15 days. And the energy signature will be detectable from long distances away. This sort of energy signature indicates that someone is meddling in technology that's far beyond human understanding. And will attract gangs of desperate raiders and swarms of deadly mechanoids. Good. Good. You know what? Bring it on. 4 people and an army of horrifying monsters, I think we'll be fine. 4 people with reduced combat prowess and a bunch of regular, plain old, not crossbred hybrid monsters, I think we'll be fine. No turrets, we'll be fine. We got bear traps. Okay, hear me out. It's not a turret, but it will help. I would argue that using a searchlight is biological warfare in the sense that you're blinding your enemy. And that is a distinct biological advantage over your target. So yeah, that doesn't count as a turret. Not at all. Not even remotely. And actually, when you think about it, an anti-grain warhead will blow their legs off. And, you know, the rest of them, which in theory is biological warfare, because then you have a okay, fine. Okay, then. That was bloody fast. Mercenary Gunner's uncle is here. Boy of Noodles. How very convenient. It must be a very popular name. That's not Boy of Noodles. That's Lamentable Chicken. Mr. Cake. Little Bicky. Oh, you guys already taught that wall a lesson. And he taught Lamentable chicken lesson. They're off to a great start. That's it. Throw yourself on the bear traps. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? I feel a little more confident seeing that ridiculous lineup of... Don't do that. No, you see, you shouldn't... You know how long it took to build that? Oh, shit! Well, we're on. Thunderbeast, can you see them from there? Not quite. That's a shame, but that's okay. Glitterhoof. I appreciate it, but maybe come back a little bit there, pal. You come forward. You stand there. First raid's over. Well, they were so brave. Man, those Gorse rifles, like Gorse rifles rather than Gorse lances, are so much better, aren't they? Range is pretty terrible. At least it doesn't take, like, the entire length of the raid to bloody fire. Wojtek, what are you doing? Oh, he's so hungry. He's so hungry. Kill them all. That one's called Lieutenant Ligma. Definitely kill that one. You know what? Bring back that hanging tree. Think you can Ligma me from beyond the grave? That doesn't happen here. Get up on the tree. I'll send that as a warning to anyone else who dares try and Ligma me. Oh, shit. 73. Wow. Right, we didn't even have time to bloody rebuild after that last one. I think we're doing more damage to our own animals at this point. That poor acid spitter dryad. Shit. I mean, why did it take so long to rebuild, though? Oh, man, the Gorse shots, though. Look at that. If we can line them all up, we can take out the majority of them in... Oh, how sad. Look at the amount of hits we can get simultaneously. It's actually amazing when it works. That's it. That's it. Line up. Good work. Well done. Actually, maybe these turn gates are really, really easy now. And we've absolutely peppered our own animals. As long as none of the horses... Sweet precious Joris! Why? Why would the turn gates do this? I can't believe it. Okay, then. Is it over? Did we win? There's a few more just kind of hanging around. I think we don't have to worry about those. Oh my god. This is brutal. Hello? What the hell is that thing? Wait, what are you? Mecha Muffalo. And the patrons? Good lord. Right, well, back to the kill box then. No rest for the wicked. Maybe they'll kill one another. What has that rabbit done to you? Or are you just blowing up that car for a laugh? Dongus. Dongus. Big ol' titties. Yeah, that's good. That's good, yep. Septimless jeans. Joseph Stalin. Just Joseph Stalin. Yep, as you do. That's it. Look, our enemies are fighting one another. The turn gates can fight the hybrids. Some of the hybrids are going after the patrons. This is fantastic. We just sit and Glitterhoof. Fucking hell. You know what? Maybe the animals don't follow. Because honestly, this is getting out of hand. Maybe the animals don't follow. They piss off home. Why don't we keep the animals in the inside area? And then if things get a little bit too dangerous, we bring the animals back out. Well, they're fleeing. What's left of them is fleeing. Wow. So brave. Is that my stallion? Why is it there? No, it's not our stallion. It's a different stallion. We're fine. Sweet precious Wojtek. Last events. Darkness Dementia Ravenway. Gorse Rifle Savo narrowly missed titties. Injuring Wojtek's neck. Wojtek expired. It was Wojtek or titties and they made that decision. So that should be all of the turn gates killed as well. I certainly hope. That's that Scyther that took Darkness Dementia Wave's legs ages ago. How are you able to fight for so long? What the hell are you made of? Oh, like everything. Active mechanites. Joris. For fuck's sake, we're in a world where it's more inconvenient to have these animals fighting alongside our people. Get it, kill it though, kill it. Kill that Muffalo. Glitterhoof's in there. Glitterhoof, be careful. Oh, Glitterhoof's our only emergency character left. Okay, go and get some sleep. That was basically 2 days of solid fighting. You know what, if we're going to spend 96,000 watts on anything, I think Glitterhoof being in fighting form probably couldn't hurt. There you go, there you go. Good as new. Well done, little Glitterhoof. The stallions are still alive. Mecha horse, bear horse. Oh, yeah, no, that's good. Oh, yeah, no, that's fantastic. I suppose they might be slightly easier to deal with if they're all spread out like this. Let's take out the one in the kill box first, and that one will come around and walk right into the dryads, in theory. Oh, it's only a scyther. A little scyther. What are you? Oh, that's a fireworm. Those things are very silly. And there's a giant hole in the wall. Well, this couldn't be going any better. Let's send in at least the dryads, because at least we can regrow those, and I'm not so attached to the thunder beasts as well. That is the final Joris. I'm not sending you. Mech horse. No, you can stay there as well. All right, come on, little dryads. Come on, little dryads. We got work to do. Wake up. One's awake. Wake up, little dryad. There you go. I've just got to wake them up one by one. It's fine. Don't worry. Okay, what else are we up against here? We've got a phalanx. We've got another scyther. We've got you. That's the old dead scyther. That's not a problem. We got a wolf. Another little lancer. Actually, this isn't nearly as bad as I thought. Yeah, no, I think we'll probably be okay with this one. Oh, my acid spitters! You shits! Can we hide behind here? Shit, this is going to be horrible. Hide behind here and then... Yes, send in the animals. That's it. Hide behind there and try and take that thing out from a distance. Thunder Beast might be able to stun it. If it can stun it... No. We can just hit it with lightning. Which is useful in theory. Chlora Dryads have the phalanx distracted. Very nice. Oh, my fucking Granland tray is toasted. Wow. I mean, you couldn't have aimed for anything worse there. Do you think we could put out the fire on that fast? I don't even know where the Granland tree is. Come on, save it. Who are we missing here? Oh, you're just gonna go fist fight a mechanoid. I mean, that's very brave of you. We're all very impressed. Okay, back off. Get behind the shield. And then, okay, it can shoot through the shield. That's understandable, really. Fist is down. Oh, poor sweet boy of noodles. How are we looking? Is this the last two? Man, we got absolutely annihilated, but the Granland tree's almost out. Don't worry. All of the dryads are dead. All of the dryads are dead. How are you doing? You're fine. I mean, fine isn't really the right word to use here, I'd say. This is very silly. And I'm kind of sick of it. Every single time a dryad gets shot or a polar bear grazes its toe, the whole power grid shuts down because of this friggin' med pod. Well, I was about to say, let's build a dryad-saving nuclear reactor, but instead you people have turned up again, baby beans. From there, really? You're gonna make him walk over there, aren't you? I mean, we could take the Ghost Lance this time. That's probably not a bad idea. Bait them out with Boy of Noodles and then run fast. They're already firing? I sure as hell hope the shield generator is on. Oh no, it's offline because that friggin' acid spitter. Who needs shield generators anyway? That was a hell of a shot. I can't be mad. Okay. I want to shoot right down the bow. Kill them all. Boy of Noodles, man of the hour. Here we go. What about the Thunder Beast? A little bit too far away. And they've got a shield. Well, on the plus side, he taught Brody Miller a lesson. No, I'm not happy about that. Oh, maybe we get behind some cover. Maybe we'll just go stand indoors for a second. Hopefully the power grid will come back on any time now. Whenever you're ready, wind turbines. The eclipse is ending. Shields are back online. Hey! Oh, they have also lit fire to a bedroom. Hey, you want to put that out? Or like what? What are you doing here? Beating fire out. Or you think that one's more important than one of the raging inferno in your bedroom? You know what? I'm not going to tell you your job. That's on you. Come on. Just a few more shots. A little bit more damage. They're attacking. Oh, nice hit. Right in the head. Okay, run. The patrons will not stop me. The Turngate Hive will not stop me. Mechanoids will not stop me. Finally, we get to use all of these traps. This is the first raid out of all of them. And then kill them all. Oh, look at that. It's so good. Friendship ended with every other weapon in the game. Gauss Rifles are my new best friend. I mean, they're just so good, aren't they? Some might say a little bit too good. Those people lack imagination. I hope you've learned a valuable lesson today, Pig Venus. And that's a fair point. How's the centipede coming along? 59%. Okay, I mean, assuming they don't get much more difficult, we'll be fine. Zappers. No, see, that is what... Oh, good lord. That's not exactly what I'm here for. Wow. The shield is doing some good work. Maybe we could layer those shields up. I've never tried it before. Excellent. That was well dealt with. Good speed. Take the day off. No, see, that one's not quite as friendly at all. Boy, I really hope they die to 1 or 2 Gauss Rifle shots, otherwise we're in a little trouble here. Oh, lord. No, don't spread out. That's the opposite of what I need. Fire. Kill them all. Okay, I mean, it could work. It's looking kind of promising. Oh, they're getting a bit close. Oh, no. Come on. Piles of bodies at the front door. Look at this. We've killed, incidentally, every single one of our own Chlora Dryads at this stage. Good work, little Thunder Beast. If they're on fire, that, I mean, arguably makes them more threatening. Now we've got flaming zombies to deal with. I don't think I've ever seen this many bodies piled up at the entrance to a kill box before. This is actually nuts. Oh. Yeah, no, that seems a little more dangerous. Where are they going? No, see, I don't like that at all. Maybe if we just stand out there, they'll head over. Don't go that way. I knew these bridges would backfire. Oh, don't do that either. Okay, okay, well, how many are over here? Way more. Let's send these 3 over. Darkness Dimension Ravenway has the animals. And not many animals, but has some animals at least. And in fact, they're running away from this door anyway. Oh, they are too afraid of our mighty single maimed acid spitter. Please don't blow up my walls. And especially not my power grid. That's all I've got going for me at this point. Good lord. Where are you going? Oh, you touch that centipede and we're going to have problems. Darkness Dimension Ravenway, go cut them off. Go cut them off. Dryad, could you wake up? No? What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't you dare. Okay, where are you going? You going for the shield generator? I mean, that's impressive. Fleeing, so, I mean, maybe watch out for that grenade. Okay, we're fine. I genuinely thought they were going to beeline it for the centipede then. Good lord. How much longer? 74%. Our defenses are down. We can't rebuild it fast enough. This is fine. Oh! Just trying to build some components, actually. You've activated the Archotech project. These colonists were present for the Archotech awakening. Bow, Darkness Dimension Ravenway, Boy of Noodles, and Fist. The Archotech centipede is now under their control, and you're free to decimate your enemies. Yes. Yes, I am. None of that happy music shit. Oh. Oh, hello. Oh my god, it's perfect. First things first, if we could clean up the bodies, that would be helpful. That'd be pretty nice. There we go, look at that, much better. Not bothered about all these new upstart factions. There is a couple of people we have to go visit, though. And then they ride out on their horses. Perfect. I mean, the mole horse stallion isn't really that impressive compared to the others, but, you know, you got to make do here. Caravan ambushed. This would need to be a manhunter pack of the biggest, largest animals going. Otherwise, oh. Well, yeah, no, I mean... I mean, that does fit the bill, yeah. Oh, no. My poor, sweet elephant friends. Turns out they weren't strong enough to take on Mecha Potpourri. I'd like to point out the faction-based capital is called Butt-Thena. I mean, we're not really doing a good job of being the 4 horsemen when the freaking 4 horses are asleep. Horrible little shits. Awful, disgusting creatures. What's that noise? We've already started. My god, that has some range. Good lord, Mecha Potpourri. This is the mighty patron base, is it? Honestly, I'm doing the world a favor by getting rid of this scum. Our weapon is ridiculous. And then I think maybe a little trip over to the Empire. Yes! No escape. No escape for your little spaceship. The fact that we can use that from anywhere on the map is really special. That's something great. Is your name Sons of Chaos? That's it. Everybody line up. Please be careful not to shoot. Oh, Boy of Noodles in the back of the head there. Thank you, Potpourri. And there you have it. The Petal Imperium have been defeated. And we can all breathe a sigh of relief as a new day washes over this planet. A new day led by perfectly innocent Genetics Corporation. It was Genecorp all along. I'm sorry to ruin it. It was Genecorp. They can reveal themselves now. This is their planet. I mean, no one's going to stop them. And now that they've brought about what is effectively the apocalypse, they can do all of their strange little genetic experiments in peace and harmony. And they can live their best lives. Horrible mutant centipede rat lives. And this is about the point where I tell you all, I spent about 2 hours working on a really good outro animation. It was really good. I thought the concept was quite fun. It was a little darker than the usual ending to a series. And then Adobe Premiere crashed, and it turns out it hadn't been auto-saving for whatever reason. I lost about 2 hours of work. So I'm not doing it again. You can fuck off. I mean, I'll tell you what happened. Doesn't really have the same impact, but it was gonna cut to Dr. Man's lab. The Dr. Man from the superhero series. And inside that lab, as kind of patients in that lab, was going to be Shmeeb, Boy of Noodles, Bo, and Darkness Dimension Ravenway. And they've all been experimented on because Dr. Man had the superpowers, the superpower mechanites. He was experimenting on them, and it drove them all mad. And they imagined the whole thing. And they were going to be riding around the lab on toy horses, pretending to be, with their pet rat, Potpourri, pretending to be, the bringers of the apocalypse. And one of the jokes in it, which I was just animating and then it fell apart on me, was that they didn't want Shmeeb to play with them anymore because Shmeeb died in their game. So Shmeeb was allowed to come back as a new character called Kuma Fist. That was going to be it. Anyway, thank you. Thank you all for watching. I'm so disheartened because it was so good. I'd only got about halfway through it, to be fair, so I suppose the episode comes out earlier now. Silver linings and all that. Thank you all for watching. Next series will not be Generations, just to clarify. Next series is going to be something weird. I'll put up a Patreon post on it later today. Thank you, in the meantime, to the patrons. New list will be going out with the new series, so stay tuned. Thank you to Castle, Tom Page, Tyre Azafale, Boop, Alex Monk, Sweet Sea, Seal Food, Nick Danger013, Zoe Meadows, Sharksy, Mad Marl, Huntsman, Accidental King, Glub Glub, and Dr. Bubba for their support. The executive producer tiers over on Patreon. Thank you for you all today, and thank you all for your patience, bearing with me over the past God knows how long now, while things have been a complete mess to try and manage. Thank you as well to somewhere down on my list here: This Flex, Skunkalope, Saxon Cat, Cold as Flame, Raylangar, Sendy, Axel PJ, Abacus, Black Frame, Atreus Sen, Dion, Donald, Minnie, Carl, Stormcrower, Dark Misery, TC, Rommel DK, Remdool, Typhon198, Mr. Cases and Furfante. I'm so done with this series. If I never see it again, it'll be too soon. Goodbye. I like the genetics idea, though. It's given me a good idea for a couple of series. A, we do a separate disease series, because that was quite fun. B, we do a series where we're not allowed, like, deep drills or any sort of other resource. Everything we get has to come from animals, like a big farm type mod. Problem with that, of course, is you get lots of animals on the map. It's a little laggy, so we'd have to find a nice way around that. But I thought that was a cool idea. So two great things have sprung out of this, and I had a fun time playing it. It's just one of those mods, I think I'd rather play in my own time rather than give to you lot, because I want to put them all in tubes and laugh at them.